Good morning, Belen. I'm Lucas Consuegra.
And I'm Ricardo Blanco. Welcome to this edition of WBLN for April 1st, 2019.
This past Saturday, the Belen Alumni Association of Jesuit schools from Cuba and Miami sponsored the 5th annual Spring Helping Hands event to benefit Catholic Relief Services. The event is held to help the poor in Burkina Faso, West Africa. Over 250 people helped pack 38,000 meals. Students from Belen, Lourdes, Carrollton, St. Brendan, and many others came to help.
The reason that we do things like these every November, every December, and again this Lenten activity is because we think that more important than just helping the poor, which is something that we have to do as Catholics and we have to do just as human beings, we have to do it together. And by together I mean as a family. And the family that we're describing is the alumni, the parents, the students, even the future students that we have some of them here today. Also, we get to set an example in the community, and that's why we invite the rest of the community schools to come and share these moments with us.
This past Friday, Belen held its annual Living Stations of the Cross. Students from the entire school volunteered in order to bring this holy night to life. We would like to thank the Our Lady of Lourdes Academy Choir for participating in this annual solemn event. Father Willie said about the night, "To witness his passion during the holiest time of the year helps students understand the sacrifice Jesus did for all of us."
The 2019 Belen Summer Camp registration is now open. The summer camp is held from June 17th through July 26th. It's open for boys and girls from ages up to 4 through 14. Some activities that will be included are baseball, basketball, swimming, field trips, and many others. If you have any further questions, email at belensummercamp.org or call 786-621-4610.
Congratulations to the class of 2019 who celebrated the senior parent faculty banquet yesterday. The banquet begins the final senior events before their graduation. Junior prom also took place this Saturday at the Trump Doral Resort. Students danced and ate and enjoyed a wonderful night. Robbie Espin joins us now with the latest on Mark Zuckerberg calling for more vaccinations.
Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg is calling for regulators to play a more active role in establishing rules for the internet. Zuckerberg is calling for stricter regulation of, quote, harmful content, election integrity, privacy, and data portability. He made the call in an op-ed published Saturday in his official Facebook account, as well as in the Washington Post. He said if governments and regulators update the rules for the internet, we could preserve the freedom of expression for entrepreneurs to build new things and protect society from, quote, broader harms. Facebook was condemned this month when it failed to stop a live stream by the New Zealand terrorist attack suspect. Facebook has also faced a series of scandals ranging from hate speech to privacy and criticism from the spread of fake news, especially during national elections.
Thank you, Robbie. We move to Christopher Alvarez, who has more on the latest on the most unlikely candidate for president in the Ukraine.
Thank you, Ricardo. A comedian who plays president on TV could well become Ukraine's next president in reality. 41-year-old Volodymyr Zelensky won the most votes in the first round of the country's presidential election on Sunday, according to exit polls. The incumbent president, Petro Poroshenko, came in second. There was no majority winner among the candidates, however, so a runoff is expected between Zelensky and Poroshenko later in April. Meanwhile, presidential candidate and former Prime Minister Yulia Tymoshenko is disputing that result. She says that according to her party's own exit polls, she's in second place and qualifies for the runoff.
Hey guys, it's time for your daily scoop. The chess club will be reading in room F203 from 3 to 4:45. The senior chess champion troop 4666 will be meeting from 3 to 4. Now stay with us as we bring you the weather and sports after these messages.
Thank you, Matthew. Here are your sports for the day. Last weekend, the varsity lacrosse team traveled to Naples but lost both games 9-8 against Baron Collier and Bishop Verret in overtime. The lead scorer in both games was Rafa Brew, and goalie Robert Espin made 5 saves against Bishop Verret. The next game versus St. Brendan is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. The varsity baseball team topped Pinecrest 14-1. Esteban Rodriguez got the win with no runs in 4 innings pitched. Dwayne Gonzalez hit 2 home runs, including a grand slam, and had 5 RBIs. Josso Salandi added 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Rob Cabrillo also contributed with 2 hits. The team is now 8-4 on the year and will play South Broward tomorrow at 4 p.m. here at Belen. The varsity volleyball team went 5-0 to win the Palm Beach Classic Championship, defeating Seminole Ridge, Palm Beach Central, Leonard, and Lake Mary each by a score of 2-0 before winning 2-1 against Park Vista in the championship. This past weekend was very eventful for March Madness. For the past year, many have been waiting to see what Zion Williams could do if he made it to NCAA championship. But Michigan State caused a major upset against Duke, winning 68-67, ending Zion's college basketball career. As for the rest of the games, this past weekend, Auburn upset Kentucky in overtime 75-69. Texas Tech also upset Gonzaga, winning 75-69. Finally, Virginia was the only one to advance, winning against Purdue 80-75, leaving the Final Four to compete for the NCAA championship. That's all for sports. Now I'm back to the desk with Lucas.
Thank you, Alex. That's all your news for today. Follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
From everyone here, have a wonderful day.